Hello and welcome back. So, gonna do the next chapter and see what happens. I really hope there's a chapter select, or maybe they'll do that later on. I don't know. So far, I'm enjoying the game. Um, and yeah, like the control vibes. Anyway, um, so we just got finished looking around the town, and a nightingale attacked. And then I had to sneak to get my pistol and attack Nightingale. And Saga is now trying to make sense of everything. And yeah, that's where we left off. Um, so let's see what happens. I I miss having the. Oh, that's cool. I miss having the that like what happened before, like the TV show kind of feel thing. Because now in this one, it's continuing on, and I don't like when the voices start right away because the autosave will either save over that, or if it saves before that, something else will trigger kind of thing.
He didn't have a heart on the case board, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
We were attacked by a dead man. What happened to the sheriff?
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
We were attacked by a dead man.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward.
Cause yeah, it looked like there was another dialogue. She
These
pro-
pages are important. Breaker dropped one before he disappeared.
where and he grabbed one of these. Should one of them be missing? That's it.
The heart is gone too. Did the fucker take it with him?
That's still empty.
Can't be opened on this side.
How did he rush me? There's no way he came like. Really? Okay.
The victim of a ritualistic murder. turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
Ground for clues.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
Thanks. Saga fights Nightingale with light.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
Another thing that's interesting is that the return version is all like a rough draft, while the other one, the what was it called again? The Departure, it looked more clean and edited, kind of thing. Follow you into the dark. Oh, that's the chapter. There's no artist name? Does that mean it's for the game? Nightingale attacked us.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Nightingale attacked us. A corpse attacked us. I used his sensitivity to light to fight him off, but he got away. I need to hunt him down and figure out what the fuck is going on here. Where did Nightingale go? Cult of the Tree. Casey, the Cult of the Tree is performing rituals to create monsters. How come on the picture it looks a lot more slimmer? Kinda has like that David Bowie cheekbone thing going on. Or Peter Murphy? I don't have an explanation for this. How are they doing this? What the hell is going on here? Cult ritual. What is it? Victim's body organs covered in writing. Page found inside the chest. Is it symbolism or psychology? Okay, so you're not in that category, are you? Cool. Involvement.
Doesn't make sense.
Are you your own category? Oh. I did put it there before and it... Okay, whatever. Excuse me. Writing part of the ritual. Nightingale was the only victim to become a monster.
Okay.
Nightingale... Oh. Text tattooed on the victim's manuscript page found inside. Writing has some significance here. His murderer watched the other victims. Why didn't they become monsters too? Oh, his murderer matched the other victims. Why didn't they become monsters too? Nightingale was the only victim to become a monster. Nightingale only victim to become a monster? Why? Victim of cult killing became a monster.
That's not right.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Need to dig into this. There must be an explanation.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
You can read your collected manuscript pages in the Mind Place. Saga pursues Nightingale.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the Dark Place, merged with ours. This place and the Dark Place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job. He'd be inside, waiting for her.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was taken there. A Taken. Creature of darkness. According to the page, it sounds like Nightingale went back to Cauldron Lake and he's a Taken? Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. The overlap. What? These pages aren't making sense. Okay, so the ocean thing. So an invisible ocean is spread across the town, is what I'm understanding. And everyone's in it, at least on the town. And I'm wondering if the darkness has decided to put the darkness stuff into the coffee, since Rose has drugged Alan and Barry.
I can't get through this. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Check that and get out of Cauldron Lake.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Well, yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real. Magic's not real. Right, Mulligan?
No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real.
I knew that.
Magic is subjective, but monsters are definitely real. They just wear a face we're familiar with. Oh, I can only carry 2 at a time? I don't like that. Or is it because I'm playing hard mode? Oh jeez, first aid takes 2 slots. First aid kit, box of medicine. First aid kit, box of medical supplies, restores health fully. Oh, it even shows you how much it restores. Thank you. Other games it's like, it restores small amount, like how small do you mean? Oh, okay. Well, since Sheriff isn't here. Oh yeah, don't I have to reload? Like What? Oh.
I need something to cut this.
Bolt cutters again. Looks like they have a cult stash. Yep.
They're a fine pair.
Casey, are you psychologically here? Or was just Rose sowing darkness, doubts? It's strange that they changed the sheriff office so much. What was that about coffee? Oh, that thing again. Volunteer, donate your time, help your community. Is that donuts? Muffins.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
It won't open.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you. Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day? No, I don't. Do you have any idea how much paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot?
Is he supposed to be talking?
You can sit here and stew for a while. Think about your life choices, buddy. Is it really worth this?
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
Hey, how you doing?
Huh? Oh, I thought that was something else.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case? Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
The car can be used to travel between locations. Sweet. So we're doing like a BioShock kind of thing? Alright. Let me look around really quick. Just a really
I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Just a real quick thing. No, nothing.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm amazed I haven't seen a sheriff vehicle be a Jeep or something. Something that's a little more, like, like more, like they expect to go to the mountains kind of thing. Like an off-roader cop kind of attitude thing. Like a Maverick.
Good afternoon.
Yavko, we're going to Akugai's house to drink some brewskis. Are you coming? No, Ilmo. I'm very busy wearing a turtleneck and drinking wine. Like an asshole. Oh dear, I know what Yavko needs. Alma beer to the rescue! Bring out your inner Wolverine with Alma beer. Wow, this is the best party ever. Thanks, Alma beer. Alma beer is a traditional Finnish lager, and we drink it the Finnish way. At the bar while actively avoiding small talk with strangers. Getting blackout drunk on a boat during midsummer and trying not to drown. In the sauna, using your beer can to hide your pippeli from wondering eyes. Partaking in the Finnish tradition of kalsarikännit, drinking at home alone in your underwear with no intentions of going out. It's not sad if it's intentional. Alma beer, your Finnish drinking adventure starts here.
Oh my god. Are they gonna be the new brothers?
Hello.
That's new. They have a moose plushie. They already left.
can't open this with my bare hands.
Sorry, temporary out of order.
Hi.
It's so quiet here now that Hubert and Hester flew over the Rainbow Bridge. Do you fellas ever miss them? Do you miss your parents? I know I do.
Damn. Wish I didn't run the other time to hear what she was gonna say.
Remember to have some sustenance, my little ones. It'll keep you warm and full of energy. It'll keep you soaring in the sky. You don't want to plummet down to the ground. Trust me. It's not nice down here. Much better in the clouds. A life lived with the birds is not for the birds.
Enjoy your day.
Thanks.
Enjoy your day.
Come on, Saga. Time to get back to work.
Antique attic and vintage finds. Kind of wish I was put like.
Welcome back, and boy, do we have some breaking news that's sure to knock your socks off. Davis Family Beef Jerky will now be available at the Sunday market in 3 delicious flavors. That's right, our favorite sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky, can now be enjoyed in smoked hickory, teriyaki, and hickory teriyaki. I handed out samples here at the Valhalla Nursing Home and thought I'd catch up with one of our residents to get her thoughts. Donna, how are you?
I've got chronic back pain from my spinal stenosis.
Oh dear. You know, when I'm feeling stiff, I find a light snack helps. So, did you try that beef jerky?
No, lunch is at 11, and I wanted to save my appetite because today was the fish soup with crackers. You're allowed up to 4 crackers, but I only take 1 unless I have a glass of cranberry juice. They ran out of cranberry juice at breakfast, which is at 7. I didn't take the oatmeal today because it makes me gassy before cribbage, and I can't...
So you didn't try the jerky? Got it. Well, that's too bad, Donna. Their new teriyaki flavor sure does hit the spot.
They had teriyaki salmon with rice on Friday's dinner menu. Dinner's at 5, but we all know the salmon takes longer to prepare, and then you're late for bingo. And who needs all that spice?
I agree. Teriyaki is a shit flavor.
Who? Is that Tapio? How are you on the line?
I couldn't end the call.
You've been on the phone this entire time?
Yes, and I hate teriyaki.
Well, it's delicious on jerky. So, let's give a big thank you to Wendy Davis for these samples.
Wendy? No, that can't be right. Wendy went missing in 2010. I heard she's dead.
No, I'm referring to Wendy Davis from our sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky.
Wendy Davis. That's the dead one. She's dead.
Right. Well, that's our time. Remember to keep your coffee warm and your chin up because that sunshine's right around the corner. Pat Maine, signing off.
But there could be some truth in there. So yeah, nursing home now. So did the brothers make a nursing home to try and get away
This can't be the right way.
to try and get away from the guy, or is it more like they don't know where he went, so it's probably Hemingway, right? That's a psychologist that got taken. Or the creative specialist. Okay.
I need bolt cutters.
How about that weather forecast for Deerfest? I've been working on this float for a month straight. If it rains, I am gonna lose it. It'll ruin all the paper mache. That shit is delicate.
I'm sure we'll get a nice sunny day.
Oh, so now you're a a weatherman? Did you hear something? Over by the sheriff's station?
Nope.
It better not have anything to do with Deerfest. They need to keep their messes out of my festival.
Well, we've got plenty more to do here before we can call it a day.
Tell me about it. My float's not even close to finished. So much to do still, so much stress. So close to Deerfest.
Jeez Louise.
That's cool that they're finishing it up.
Hi.
Trying to read your thing. Only there was a photo mode.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Okay. I guess I should take that as a sign, like, hey, I think you already did everything here. So they make cremation services, So does it come in pine smell? That was a bad joke, I know.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3. I don't know if coming to this town was the best idea. Bright Falls, bright future. Yeah, right.
I just want to say positive message. Devs who do this kind of like details and putting all this stuff like this, you are appreciated. I know many people overlook all these details, and I know how meticulous some of this stuff can be, because I've tried making a map with details, and yeah. But that was like back when I used to play StarCraft. I did try to do this kind of stuff on Doom, the Doom maps, but they don't really give me much freedom. It was more like trying to make it easier for people like me to make a map. But of course, the people who know how to do things, they can make the games, the maps even more different. But I just wanted to say, like, you know, I welcome shit like this. It's really pretty on the eyes. Feasting for the eyes, candy for the eyes, succulent to the eyes, whatever, just... I just know that every time you hear about game dev, it's always about either a certain writer, a certain developer, definitely in the director position. And the only time you ever hear about anyone else, it's if they were first, kind of thing. Or if they made a big breakthrough. I just hate that not all of our existences get cherished. Because we're all books waiting to be read. Was that there before?
So what's good here? Any nice restaurants? I'm a bit of a foodie.
Well, the restaurants and shops in town are closed at the moment, unfortunately. They'll have a grand reopening right after Deerfest, though. So if you're sticking around till then.
Oh, I don't think I am. Whatever a Deerfest even is.
Oh. Well, there's always our own restaurant at your convenience.
What about the Oh Dear Diner?
If you're a fan of coffee and retro vibes, the Oh Dear Diner is just down the street.
Oh, do you go there a lot yourself?
Sure. It's, very quaint.
Of course I